So this guy said, please, please, please don't make a pixel platformer. These games do not sell on Steam. Well, in all fairness, he is correct. Steam users in general aren't there to play any platforming games. Just a cursory glance at the top upcoming games on Steam. They show you what Steam users what they're really interested in. Ah. So, where does that put me as someone who is a year deep into making this game? Well, as you can see, I'm rocking the suit today, and that's because it's time to get into the business of it. Let's crunch the numbers, let's run the data, let's open up the spreadsheets, let's have all the good fun. Alright, well, first and foremost, the key and pretty much the only metric for calculating expected sales on Steam is wish lists. The general consensus is that around 20% of wish lists convert to a sale on Steam, which, as far as I understand, is pretty good. But I'm not going to pretend I know much or basically anything about conversion rates of other e-commerce platforms and whatnot. But yeah, it's 20% for Steam, right? So just to caveat first, I'm not out here expecting my game falls in to make bank. That's not really what I'm here for. I mean, I believe what this guy says, and furthermore, it's not like people were short of games to play this year. Great games, that is. Uh, and I know it's probably really tempting now to spam your big old copium comments in the chat, but every developer needs to measure success in their own way, so that's exactly what I'm doing. And for me, there's just a couple short little easy goals. Well, easy defined in its own way, of course. Goal one, releasing the game on Steam. Getting it out there, making it playable, making it as good as I can, launching it polished, giving it the best promotional and marketing efforts possible. This is my first game. This is game one. Lessons are here to be learnt. Everything else from there is bonus. Goal two, to recoup the $100 Steam fee. So after you sell $1,000 of a game, Steam refunds developers their Steam Direct Publishing fee. This is the fee you pay just to get the game listed on Steam and audited by the Steam peoples. So this is my key financial goal. I'd be stoked if I could cross the $1,000 sales amount to get the Steam Direct fee reimbursed or whatever you want to call it. I'd be stoked with this. This would be a great success. So we're going to run the math on this quickly. Valve takes a 30% cut from each sale. So if let's just say the game listed at 10 New Zealand dollars, I would need to sell about 125 copies of the game to meet the $1,000 sales amount, while taking the 30% cut into account. So we've really got to sell somewhere between 150 and 250 copies, basically. I haven't set on a firm price yet, but let's just say that is the amount I actually need to sell to make the $1,000 Steam reimbursement target. And honestly, that isn't very many sales. I think I can do that. I think I can do it. It will not be easy. It won't be a push overnight, but I think I can do it. But let's be realistic about this, because I know how many wish lists I have, and I know what ratio of wish lists convert to sales. Right? I talked about it earlier. It was 30%. And yeah, Valve, the Steam store shows you on your page how many wish lists you have, shows where they come from, and I'm not breaking NDA by sharing this. I did check, and I have this many where is it? This many wish lists going, which mathematically speaking, if I need to sell 250 copies, say it is, what did I say? 150. If I need to sell 150 copies of the game, I would need to have 5 times that many wish lists, which is about 750 wish lists. So currently sitting just under 60 wish lists, with albeit no marketing effort. The marketing effort starting at the present. If I could even divide this, I'm about 12th of the way with no effort. I think, I'm going to put in 10 times more effort in the next 2 months, because obligations have changed. I've just got this as my main focus now, so we've got to raise, just under 10 times as many wish lists, but that's not too bad from there. We can get it ramping. We can get it ramping. In terms of ramping though, there is actually a way. Well, there's a measure of how you can get Steam in the Steam store to publish and promote your game. Sorry, I should say to promote your game more than others. Because obviously there's fucking thousands of games in the Steam store, hundreds joining every day. How are you supposed to stand out? Well, this guy again, who I'll keep face dropping, but not name dropping because I cannot for the life of me remember his name. He often talks about this magic gate that the Steam store holds over developers. Basically, the Sopranos over at Valve, they segregate the good games they promote and then the bad games that they hide in the Steam store that they don't want people to see. And they decide what's good and what's bad by the wishlist count. So this guy and his team of wizards or whatever they are have estimated that somewhere between 5 and 7,000 wish lists is the magic amount that Valve wants your game to have for them to then promote it. And I'm just going to round it to 6k because I'm not going to talk about nebulous numbers between 5 and 7,000. Let's call it 6,000. So once you get to this magical 6,000 wishlist amount, Steam begins to push your game a bit. It'll appear on the top upcoming releases and all that stuff and whatnot. That's what any indie developer wants. They want Steam to be doing the marketing for your game. That is where you want to be. But as I showed you earlier, what do the Steam top upcoming games look like? I mean, we can look at it right now. Steam upcoming games. What do you got? I don't know what you got. Steam. I can look at it now. What are the Steam top upcoming? But as I showed you earlier, what do those games look like? We can do it right now. We can check them out. We can do the math on it. Let's have a look. Steam top upcoming games. Most followed upcoming Steam games according to Steam database, the world's most legitimate website in the world. We've got number 1. Ironically, platformer. That's an anomaly, right? We've got a multiplayer shooter. We've got a game that doesn't really exist, I don't think. We've got a big epic battle game, city builder. Action RPG, Stalker. Look, just more of these. I'm not gonna click it. Point being, we're not seeing thick platformer games here, you know? We can even just look for games releasing in January next year. Let's go February, because that's when I'm actually going to plan to release, right? I'm not seeing platformers here. I'm really not. They're just not the top of the crop, but that is fine, because I'm not trying to be the top of the crop. Like, I'm not trying to take on bloody Welcome to whatever. I don't know what any of these games are. Maybe that one. But, and that one. Anyway, or that one. Or, maybe this one even. I don't know. Damn it, that genre is just. Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my mind now. Jeez. Oh God, these aren't my competition, right? I'm trying to make just you know, I'm just getting distracted by this. What is going on? This is gonna get me cancelled. This game is a cohabitation and management simulation where you live together with your beloved childhood friend. Enjoy your free time with Anna during the 14 days break. Well, I guess there's an audience there. They can't sell it in Germany or China though, so they messed up. Anyway, my point being, I'm making a game with destructible environments, creative design choices, minimal art, no story. This is a game with hidden puzzles. It's a different audience. I'm not trying to compete with Whispered Promises 14 Days of Love with Anna, okay? This is not the same audience. I'm not trying to compete with any of these guys. I'm trying to be the next like rung or two down, the layer of slightly niche but more but still of an audience, you know. So let's just put all that aside. The 6K Steam wish lists is the golden goose? Is it goose? I don't even know. Is it a golden goose or a golden cat? My brain wanted to say golden cat, but golden goose. A golden goose, yeah. It's a continuing source of wealth or profit that may be exhausted if it is misused. I guess not a golden goose. Whatever. This is the chalice. Let's just call it the chalice. 6K is the chalice that any indie dev wants to get to. Me in particular, I don't expecting to get to 6K, but that would be like that would be the Valhalla as I called it. And you know, let's run the data again. If I'm at 55 wish lists, 6K divided by 55, you know, I'm 100th. Just round it down. I'm 100th of the way there. What's just do it 100 times, you know, 100 more trailers. You know, you never know. But that's the business reality of it. There's just one more thing I'd like to add. Falls End isn't a platformer. You know, this guy telling me don't make a pixel platformer. People don't buy pixel platformers. They don't like them. They just don't like them anymore. Well, sorry, Mr. Market Guy Game. Falls End, I'm telling you right now, it's not a platformer. This is a mining game with destructible environments. Chaos happens. Things get blown up. But, sure, there's platforming. This game isn't a platformer. You know, Uncharted 4 has platforming. It's not a platformer. This isn't a platformer. Super Smash Bros. Has platforming. No one calls Super Smash Bros. A platformer. Alright? I know I'm straw-manning this a bit, but from now on, I'm not calling Falls End a platformer anymore. I'm cutting it out of all the vocabulary. You're not going to hear it anywhere. You may see it some of my old videos and stuff. Not anymore. It's platforming. Falls End is not a platformer, so I will not take the disrespect of do not make a platformer game. Platformer games do not sell. Falls End not a platformer anymore. Okay. This is a mining game. It always has been a mining game. It's a mining puzzle game. No, not a puzzle game either. Screw that. It's a mining game. This game is about mining. Big mining, okay? Big mining. Starfield did the same thing. They got rid of all the RPG elements that Bethesda games had, and they just made it a mining game, okay? Works for them. How many units does Starfield sell? Starfield sales. Starfield has sold more than 6 million. It's gotta be more than that. Let's just say it's 20 million. Starfield sold 20 million. I'm making the number up now. Let's go with it. Starfield sold $20 million. No, 20 million units. Fuck it, let's actually find out. Starfield sales November, because it's November when I'm googling this. Starfield. Oh, I have no idea. Whatever. 6 million. Guess it's 6 million. I guess that's my market cap. 6 million.
Hey.
If it worked for Bethesda, I vote for Bethesda. I work for Bethesda. I work for Bethesda. I work for Bethesda.
Okay. Hello.
I work for
No,
Bethesda.
I will not help you hurt
I
people.
work for Bethesda.
How could you do
I work
that?
for Bethesda. Alright, finally, just had to mention Game Maker, the engine behind my game Falls End, and some of the other great games like Hotline Miami, and I'm blanking right now. Oh, Hotline Miami 2, of course. The Game Maker is now switched to a perpetual license, meaning you don't have to pay a monthly $8 fee or whatever it was. So now you can just pay the one-off. How much does it cost Game Maker buy now? I paid 45 New Zealand dollars for a perpetual license last week. It was on sale. Normally it costs up to 143 New Zealand dollars. One-off payment now. Whatever. I'm not gonna try shit. I'm not getting sponsored by them. I'm just saying, all the shit that Unity's gone through, selling, whatever. Game Maker's cheap now, man. Game Maker's one-off, cheap purchase. Just get it. Game Maker's good. Blah blah blah. All right, business chat over. It's nice talking to you.